Hey everybody, thank you for watching Infinite Realms. And if you'd like to join the club of Infinite Realms, don't forget to do the magic words of like and subscribe and maybe even comment. Hey, my kid's been watching too much Mickey Mouse. Anyway, today we will review the X-Men retro carded Beast. So much to say about this figure. I don't know where to start. It's just up and down and backward. This one has been a roller coaster for me because Beast is probably my favorite X-Man, and one of my favorite heroes. And then Hasbro pulled the audacity they pulled, and it's like, last time Beast came out, I was going through the quote dark times. Could not pick up that figure. Really wanted to, really bad. Did not realize what was going to happen on secondary market with that one. It just blew up. And some people will justify the price tag on this one, for that being so high on the secondary market. No, that's not a justification. Okay. Let me get him out and put him on the spinner. Let me talk about the good about it. I mean, that blue is awesome. It is beautifully awesome. The lab coat is nice. I do like it. And, the mold, it's almost complete reuse. But it's a good mold. I mean, it is a good mold. I would have liked it if they retooled it and went pinless, but, why would they do something that we would like? I mean, I don't get it. Let's just give them the same exact figure over again. One new thing we do get is the head. The head, at least, is a new sculpt. More relaxed sculpt. It's not the grinning beast from the gray one. It's not the growling beast. It is some people call that the Jim Lee beast. I don't know why. I mean, that face was on. He used that expression long before Jim Lee ever drew him. So, maybe people don't read comics. I don't know. Anyway, really like Beast. So yeah, this is Beast out of the box. He looks pretty cool. I mean, I have to give that up. The lab coat looks cool, works on many different levels. I do dig the stoic face, and the really bright, sharp white to the claws doesn't bother me in the slightest. I heard a couple people complain about that. I don't mind it at all. I think it looks really good. I think Beast overall looks really good. I'm trying to give as much goodness here before I get to the bad. But, and anybody who knows me knows what I'm going to say later, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is complete reuse from, was it the Juggernaut wave, I believe? I'm not sure. I'll double check and see, but it's complete reuse from that one and the Gray Beast that we got earlier in the year, or last year, I think, maybe 2019. Got to check my facts on that, but you probably know what I'm talking about. And there's a better look at his more stoic face. You can see too, there's a pocket in the lab coat, but it's not a functioning pocket. It's just a patch. Would have been nice if it was a functioning pocket, but I can't think of ever a figure doing that before. Like General Grievous had pockets in his cape for the lightsabers. Shh. Don't tell anyone. I mean, I guess the point is that, as nice as the lab coat is, it could be better. And, of course, the lab coat's going to be big on other figures. I've seen people try it already. I'm not even going to bother trying because it's a moot point. It's one of the few times we ever see, oh, God, I hate to say it, soft goods in the Marvel Legends line, though. Now, here's another great thing I'll say for this figure. I felt the last time the washes went a little too far. This one, I think, gets it just right. It's just subtle. There's a little bit in the middle of his chest, some on the shoulder. I think it's just right. It's just right balance. Because you don't want to go overboard with that and get this, like, ugly black mass in the middle of blue fur. Which is what you get with the previous release, I thought. And this one, however, is more subtle. It's, and I think it's just better overall. It's what I would picture Hank McCoy looking like. Okay, if you watch my review of Gray Beast, which should be just before this one, I moved it up and put it just before this one in the in the list of videos. So you can just go back and take a look at that. I had a lot of problems with the glasses. The glasses literally would fly off Beast's face. So I'll just show you the glasses, and you can see them. And they don't attach to anything on Beast's face. So yeah, there's a real danger of losing those. And of course, he has alternate hands. And as you see right here, he has the beakers from Lizard. Slightly different coloring, but they're still the same beakers. Same idea. I do like that the one has X gene written on it. That's kind of funny. I do laugh at that. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't get mad at the reuse. I'm pointing out it's reuse for a reason, of course. And so, it's a perfect accessory for Hank McCoy, though. He's a scientist, after all, right? Yes, of course. And, Lizard was a scientist. So, hey, again, this is a perfect accessory for him, so, as well as the glasses. The glasses came with Gray Beast, by the way, too. So, don't forget that. These are colored slightly different, but they're still the same glasses. Now, the articulation is pretty standard with Marvel Legends figure. He does have toe articulation, which is always nice to have. And his butterfly joint just goes back so massively, gives you a really nice beast attack pose to put him in. So, yeah, he is pretty poseable. Again, he is a re-release figure. He came out several years ago. So, it's no surprise he has all this articulation. It's the same articulation he's had before. So, there's not much I can really add to that other than it's the same as it was. Okay, so, yeah, I've been praising this figure. Oh, okay. And, one other thing about the beakers, keep in mind they were made for another figure that was actually made after this figure, so those beakers don't exactly sit perfectly in the Beast's hands. They're not bad, but you got to work with them a little bit. So, I've been hyping a lot of praise on this, so what is my issue? Okay, I'm going to go back a minute. What is new here? The head? The jacket. Everything else is reused, either from the original release, or from the Gray Beast released, or from Blizzard. Again, just keeping all this in mind, Gray Beast had some books with him. A little bit more there. But on average, this boosted the price up $8. $9 in some cases. And I didn't think that was a good price. All we get is a lab coat and a head that's new. If I had the older figure, I wouldn't even bother. I'll be perfectly blunt about it. I would not have bothered with this one. This one, however, it's Beast. My favorite X-Man. I felt almost like I had a gun to my head to buy this figure because it was Beast. Because I just absolutely adore Beast. He's just the top to me. And God, I did it with a bad taste in my mouth. But I did it. And other figures that I feel they overpriced, I don't even bother with. Gore? No, I said no to that one. I like Gore. Gore is not one of my favorite characters, though. With this one, you're talking one of my favorites, and I really just debated over and over whether or not to do it, and I did. Now, okay, before you guys start saying anything, well, there's all these extra accessories. There are no more accessories than with either the previous Beast, the Gray Beast, or with the Lizard. So, please, give me a break. I saw one reviewer give the excuse, because the lab coat is cloth, and that's hard to do. Yeah, don't look over at Star Wars. Just don't. Don't do that, because you're going to be sadly disappointed that Star Wars does a lot of cloth. And I mean a lot. And they're probably paying equal or higher royalties to Star Wars than they do Marvel. Let's just face it, it's a bigger property. And it didn't boost the price up that much. And they do it all the time over there. It's not a lot of reuse in that either. There's even a lot less reuse in that line than most lines. Still find a way to keep those costs down. Yeah, I mean, costs are rising, but, you know, you're not seeing Darth Vader run for $8 more than, you know, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Princess Leia is not running $8 higher than Farm Boy Luke. So please, you can't even keep that excuse across the company. Mattel has been giving us soft goods for years and years and years in their Elite line. And they're even cheaper. So, again, don't give me that. Nah, this was a high demand figure that has gone inflated through the secondary market. They knew they could raise it up about $8 and get some scratch. They were right. And some will say, well, it's so high in the secondary market, that makes it okay. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. I really love this figure, but Hasbro has given a bad taste because they had to go for the cash grab. So, that's my feelings on it. If you can get this figure cheaper than the price they're asking, I would give it 5 stars. As it is, I will give it 4. That price was too damn high. Okay. I got past my bitching. I'm sorry. I had to do it. It had to be said. Okay, I'm done. And just because I'm doing all these reviews together, let's pull these all out together and get a comparison shot of all 4 that I will recycle for every single review. Yeah. Saves time. And why not for some more comparison? Let's just do Spider-Man and Renew Your Vows Spider-Man and Armored Daredevil. And next, let's compare Beast to series. What was it? I can't even remember. This is a Toy Biz version of Beast. One of my favorites from that line, though. I always thought that was one of the best figures from the Toy Biz run of Marvel Legends. And yeah, I would give a nod to this one, making it a little bit better. Again, it's the brighter blue, mostly. And the lab coat. I will admit, the lab coat's cool. But, yeah, it's, both are really good figures. And so in, well, an ironic twist, I had my Gray Beast out to do a comparison because I was anticipating this review. And now I can't track him down. I've looked everywhere I can think to look. He disappeared. I don't know. I will keep looking. If I find him before I finish this review up, I'll tack it on the end and re-record the audio. But if not, well, now you know that I didn't find him. Okay, so that's my thoughts on Beast. Sorry for the rant, but these prices are getting to me. Alright, everyone have a good day. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe.